please correct me if I'm wrong, they devolved to you the responsibility, some of the responsibilities.
Yes, in 1972.
But not the means to do the job.
Not all the means.
Not all the means, okay.
Not all the means.
Okay.
And specifically, the one that I've been fighting for, well, since the first time I was governor.
Right.
Actually, the first Supreme Court decision was really the Mandanas ruling of 2004.
Wow. Okay.
What we're talking about right
So,
now is
almost 20
the
years
Supreme
ago.
Court decision. Actually, the Mandanas of the same thing.
Right.
Now, my former classmate in De La Salle University, and who also became governor and congressman, Governor Ted Garcia,
Okay.
also
Batangas.
filed another petition
Okay.
to the Supreme Court, related also to the base of this provision in the Supreme Court of the Constitution, that the local government should have just share as determined by law. So his position was that it should be based on the collection of all national taxes. That was the Garcia. May Ted rest in peace. He passed away even before the Supreme Court decision
right.
was became final and executory in 2019.
Right.
So my case, however, is completely different.
Okay.
As I said, I started the fight the first time I was governor. And the first Supreme Court decision was handed, as I mentioned earlier, 2004, which means the base should be released automatically, and there is very specific provision in the local government code that there should not be withholding.
Okay.
Whatever was collected, that time determined by law to be national internal revenue taxes that constitute all these taxes. They constitute almost 80%
Okay.
of all the national taxes.
Okay.
So I discovered, while practicing and studying and reading, that the local government was not doing that since the law was passed it was passed in 1991 for implementation starting January 1992. Since then, they have been withholding, which means this is what we call the dagdag bawas.
Of taxes.
Yeah. In other words, the amount that should be given to the local government, binabawasan.
Right.
They were withholding,
Okay.
and they were doing it by issuing circulars and all of. And the amount which I discovered at that time was 60 billion.
Wow.
So, of course, I talked to my fellow governors
Right.
and the other local, but nobody wanted
To fight the
fight for it.
Malacanang, yeah.
So I was really alone
Okay.
when I filed the case. Of course, when I won, everybody was already included.
That's right.
And really, in fairness to President Gloria Macapagal, I filed my case based on circulars issued during the President era time.
Okay.
That was where I noticed the withholding of 60
2002.
billion.
Yeah.
But in 2000, so I filed the case, but it was during the time of President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo that the Supreme Court granted my petition.